Hey everybody, we are back outside on this beautiful fall day once again, let me just say. Guys, today I was going to do my first Halloween tutorial. Well, it ain't the first. I've done a couple of looks that you can wear around, but not like a Halloween face, like a Halloween look that I really want to do. So I was going to do that, and it literally looked like it was going to rain. So I was like, no, it'll end up raining before I'm done with it. So scratch that. Let me pull out another video that I had planned. Time I get out here, the sun decides to come out and play. I am saving that Halloween tutorial for a day when I know there's no clouds. There's going to be absolutely no rain because the weather can change in Ohio so quick. So guys, today we are talking about my favorite and the worst, my favorite concealers and the worst concealers in my opinion. Now, of course, you know, everybody's skin is different. Every product works different on everybody. So something I might not like might be your favorite, and something that you don't like might be one of my favorites. So guys, let's go ahead and jump into this video. How are my Glow Tarts doing today? I hope everybody's well, and for those of you that are new before we get started, my name is Mandy. Welcome to the video. Alright guys, so you have already heard the intro. It's been a day, let me tell you. So I'm about to show you my favorite concealers, and did I just say that like Laura Lee? God, I hope I don't say that like Laura Lee. Anyways, guys, I can't help it. If it is, it is. So I'm going to show you my favorite concealers, and I am also going to show you the ones that just don't work for me. First and foremost, I'm going to go ahead and get this guy out of the way. This seems like this is on everybody's favorites list. This is the Tarte Shape Tape. Now, mine is in shade light neutral. Now this is a bit too light for me. I feel like I've got a little bit darker. I don't know how well, it's got to be the bronzers, because bronzers are always all over me. I'm like always stained with bronzers. But this is my absolute favorite concealer, and has been for quite a while now. It's just so easy to blend. It seems like it stays put all day long, and I love it. It is such an incredible concealer. Now this next one is Hard Candy. This is the Glamouflage Heavy Duty Concealer. Guys, when I first got this, I fell in love with this concealer. Now this was one of my favorites way before the Tarte Shape Tape. This is just one of those concealers that I keep going back to, and I even use this for an eyelid primer every once in a while. It's just an amazing concealer. Now again, this is in ultra light. Again, it's a little bit too light for me, but for their price, I'm not even bitching about it. The next one is a cream concealer, and I use this bad boy daily. No matter if I use another concealer or not, this is always on my face. This is the Catrice Cosmetics Camouflage Cream Concealer. Now guys, this is, I don't know if this is a shade. It says Wake Up Effect. I don't know if that's the shade. This does have a peachy undertone, and again, I use this for color correcting every day of my life. So I do have a birthmark on my left eye for those of you that have been with us a while. It makes a really great concealer. It brightens up the under eyes perfectly. It blends out perfectly, and I feel like this has an ultra long wear time. Alright guys, now next is the IT Cosmetics. This is the Bye Bye Under Eye Cream Concealer. This, guys, I have to put this one over Tarte Shape Tape just because it is just that good. It's just that good on me. I don't know about anybody else. No, it is a really thick consistency, but I love it like that. It doesn't seem to crease as much as other concealers do. I mean, I do have to softly powder it, but I don't really have to bake with it just to keep it from creasing. But guys, this is quickly became one of my favorites. I absolutely love it. The next one is a Broadway Colors. This is the Concealer Cream Camouflaging Concealer. I don't know why I just said it like that. Guys, I love this concealer. Now, it does have a little wand on it. It's not as big as the Tarte Shape Tape. I do like that about it. I love the ones that come with wands. I mean, it is just easier to apply. But this is just a very beautiful concealer. It's not quite a matte finish. It does have a little bit of sheen to it, but it don't stay wet, and it definitely doesn't crease up. I do love this one. Okay, next, this has been a favorite of mine for years. This is the NYX HD Concealer. I don't know why I keep naming off everything on the bottle, but I do. Now, again, this is one that does have a wand, not quite as big as Tarts, but again, I do love when they put them in those applicators. They're just so much easier to apply. This is, did I even tell you the shades of the other ones? I don't even know. I don't think I did. This one is in shade Porcelain. Again, a little bit too light on me, and this bottle is actually empty, so I do need to pick up a new one. A little bit darker, but this is a beautiful concealer. It does have a very beautiful finish. Now, the next one kind of surprised me. Now, usually, I've tried a couple of their products, and they didn't quite work for me, but the concealer did. This is the Ulta Beauty Full Coverage Liquid Concealer. Now, I don't know if I would quite call it liquid, because it is more like a cream. It's really, really thick, but I love the paddle wands on that thing. I find it so much easier to get right in the corners of the eyes or wherever you need it to go. Now, this one is in shade Light, and it is also waterproof, guys. I didn't believe that this was going to work for me, but this is one of my favorite concealers, and I grab for it quite often. And one of the last ones, guys, is the e.l.f. Now, I don't know which concealer this is. I don't even know if they have different concealers because they don't leave labels on them. They just got like the shade on the bottom. This one I absolutely love, again, with a little wand. Now, this one I find to be just a little bit too dark, but you know what? Other than that, it's got a beautiful finish. It blends out very well. Now, it does start creasing after a couple of hours, but most of my concealers do, but this just has such a beautiful finish, and I absolutely love it. Now, guys, I have got 3 concealers to show you that they don't work for me. I'm not going to say I hate them, and there's nothing, absolutely nothing toward the brands, because they do make some really good products. It just happens to be that these concealers did not work on my skin. The first one is Hard Candy. Now, remember, I do have another Hard Candy concealer that I absolutely love. The Camouflage is perfect. This is the Light Bright Whipped Brightening Concealer. Now, I do like the little technique right here. I like the wand better. These brushes, they just tend to start fraying or just, they do some really weird stuff. This concealer, once you apply it, you had better blend it out, and you better blend it out fast. This is like putting concrete on your face. It dries that fast. It gets really hard, and it starts cracking and creasing and all that stuff that you don't want a concealer to do. Now, I don't know if it's just the one that I have, but I have had 2 of these, and they both did the same thing. So let me know down in the comment section if you've tried this out. Now, the next one is LA Colors Conceal It, Cover and Correct Concealer. Now, they do have these in the concealers. They have them in color correctors. This one is in tan. I got this one to use like for a liquid contour, so not really for a concealer, but I did have this in a lighter tone, which I did use as a concealer up under my eyes. It burned the crap out of my eyes. Now, it did have a very beautiful finish, and it blended out really easily, but it burned my eyes, so that's a no-go for me. The last one is Hey Honey Trick and Treat, the Active Propolis Cream Concealer with Treatment Benefits. This is a very beautiful concealer if you mix it with another concealer. And I know that sounds stupid, but I mix my concealers all the time. If I mix it with another concealer, it can be very, very beautiful. And I love to use it to darken up another lighter concealer because it is a little bit darker. Now, it says the shade is a natural tone, and it's for normal to dry skin. It is a little bit too watery for me. So it does tend to just kind of blend away, like it's not there if you use it by itself. So, well, that is it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video, and hopefully I'll have you a Halloween look out very soon. So if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and give me a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel and become part of the Glow Tarts family. We would love to have you, and I love you guys so, so much, and I will see you next video. Bye, guys. I'm sorry, guys. You done yet? Well, let's hope he's done playing with his little toy. Concealers all the time. If I mix this with another one, I hope I don't say that like Laura Lee. Concealer? I say concealer. That's not Laura Lee-ish, is it? Well, I hope that's the end of that.